At the popular Silver Cafe, retired miners gather almost every morning for a cup of coffee. André Brunet is baffled by the new hype around cobalt, the rare metal their small town in northern Ontario was named after.
When we mine cobalt, we never did look for cobalt. They're always looking for silver.
Cobalt was merely a byproduct of silver mining back then, not worth that much, but it's now used in smartphones and electric car batteries.
Castle Mine, it's 100 years old.
Matthew Halliday is going back into an old mine, looking for that increasingly valuable metal.
This pink here, so that's the cobalt bloom.
Cobalt holds an electric charge and doesn't overheat. The president of Canada Silver Cobalt Works says it's now the town's best hope for its future, especially with big companies like Ford and Fiat Chrysler gearing up to build electric cars and their batteries in Canada by 2025. Cobalt production doesn't just turn on a dime, it can take years to ramp up, but the big players here hope to eventually supply Ontario's auto sector.
I think that we need to have secure sources of cobalt here in Canada and in North America.
With demand and price rising, many companies are rushing to find viable sites to develop in the cobalt region. Toronto-based First Cobalt is investing $80 million to get to production. It plans to refurbish an old cobalt refinery to quadruple its output. But this mining business professor warns cobalt might not be in huge demand forever.
Companies like Panasonic and Tesla are planning to build batteries that would eliminate cobalt completely.
He says they're looking to replace the costly metal with cheaper alternatives. Still, back at the local restaurant, there's hope for better days ahead.
The name Cobalt is infectious, and the Cobalt camp is sort of being reborn again.
A rebirth for their small town of jobs and prosperity. Philippe de Montigny, CBC News, Cobalt, Ontario.